Forget predictable football. The 2026 World Cup was pure chaos.
Bellingham, it's brilliant! Is it going to be number 6? Oh, you bet it is!
Giants falling to teams nobody backed, underdogs refusing to blink, and upset after upset that flipped the whole bracket upside down.
Sifting it through here for Saibari! What a finish!
From Cape Verde shocking Spain to Argentina scraping through extra time.
It's fallen once again to Saka!
This was football at its wildest. So without further ado, let's dive into the countdown. Spain came in expecting control, but Cape Verde turned the match into a survival story. Spain pushed, probed, and pressed, yet Cape Verde held firm all the way to a 0-0 draw that felt bigger than a win.
There's one section of blue in this stadium.
That's it! That is it! Cabo Verde!
With goalkeeper Vozinha producing a huge night in goal, this was the kind of result that instantly became World Cup folklore.
On Cucurella, and back across it goes. And Vozinha right behind that with the flags up anyhow.
England's 3-2 win over Mexico had everything: pressure, momentum swings, and the feeling that one mistake could end everything.
Alvarado, again looking for Jimenez! Oh, Pickford with another worldly save!
Mexico kept coming, England kept answering, and the whole match played out like a heavyweight fight where neither side was willing to step back.
Alvarado puts it into a great area, and Quiñones! Harry Kane, and Bellingham again! To the post, Saka, past Kane, but Bellingham coming in!
Norway's 3-2 win over Senegal was the kind of match that grabs you from the first minute and refuses to let go.
Oh, Nick Cote with a poor clearance.
Erling Haaland delivered the kind of performance people replay twice, and Senegal never stopped fighting, which made the late tension even better.
Slipping it through for Haaland! Flicked round the corner by Mane! Now Haaland! Nicked on and rolled up to Saka!
Uruguay and Cape Verde produced a 2-2 draw that felt like a statement from the underdog.
There's the final whistle, an outstanding draw for Cabo Verde.
Cape Verde weren't just hanging on, they were trading punches with a major football nation and making every minute uncomfortable for Uruguay.
Chance for a shot, little ricochet.
That's the kind of game that turns casual viewers into believers.
Pina blasts it, oh, they score! Uruguay go in search of an equaliser, Bentancur. It's off the post, it's in, 1-1. And the header down. Oh, it's a little bit wayward. There's a chance and a goal.
The USA's 4-1 win over Paraguay was one of those matches that shifts the energy of a tournament. The hosts played with pace, confidence, and intent, and Paraguay were overwhelmed by the speed of it all. It looked like a team announcing itself on the world stage instead of just participating in the event.
You've done that. There's a big chance. It's an own goal. And it's in. The defence again. Should be 2. But they're under pressure. Huge pressure. This is Reina. Oh, yes.
Australia's 2-0 win over Turkey looked simple on the scoreboard, but the story was sharper than that.
Australia swarming forward. That's a lovely touch. And that's a lovely finish.
Turkey had the pressure, the volume, and the urgency, but Australia had the finishing touch and punished them at the exact moments that mattered.
Impact because Australia are coming forward!
That's the cruel part of football. You can look busy and still walk away beaten.
Demirel, and there's the volley straight!
South Africa's 1-0 win over South Korea was special because it wasn't just a victory, it was a breakthrough. It was described as South Africa's first ever win in the World Cup opener, and that kind of result carries real weight because it changes how a team sees itself.
It's fallen once again to Saka!
For South Africa, this wasn't just 3 points, it was a national moment. The final gave us the defining image of the tournament. Spain beating Argentina 1-0 after extra time, with Ferran Torres scoring in the 106th minute.
Williams! And thundered in for Spain by Ferran Torres!
That goal turned a tense final into a historic finish, and the fact that Spain also went through the whole tournament without trailing once made the title feel even more dominant. It was the kind of ending that leaves one side celebrating and the other staring into the silence. France versus England produced one of the wildest goal fests of the tournament, ending in an unbelievable 10-goal classic.
Came back brilliantly in the second half.
Bukayo Saka scored a hat-trick, Kylian Mbappe scored twice, and the game kept escalating until it felt unreal.
Feel it, 4-2.
This was the kind of match where every replay feels like another highlight, because there was no settling down at any point.
And collected by Rice, who's going to have a crack! In from Rice, and into the back of the net. A second goal for England. France at 6s and 7s, it's 3-0! In a brilliant pass into Saka, oh, it's 4! Cano into Elise, here's Mbappe! 2 goals inside the opening 9 minutes of the second half. Here come France again. Oh, it's 3! He can! Goal. It's Dembele, and they found it. Bellingham, it's brilliant. Is it going to be number 6? Oh, you bet it is!
Paraguay's penalty shootout versus Germany was one of the tournament's biggest shocks. After a tense knockout match, Paraguay held their nerve from the spot and sent a heavyweight home early.
Surely this time for Paraguay. He does!
That's the exact kind of World Cup moment people remember for years. The giant falls, the underdog survives, and the whole bracket changes in one breath. These were the top 10 upsets countdown by PitchIQ, and following are the special mentions of FIFA World Cup 2026, which also surprised us. Morocco versus Brazil. Brazil arrived with the flair, the names, and the expectation, but Morocco met them with a level of organization that slowly drained the game of Brazilian magic. Every attack got swallowed, every counter felt dangerous the other way, and by the end, Brazil were chasing a match they were supposed to control. It was the type of performance that reminds you tournaments aren't won on reputation.
Sifting it through here for Saibari! What a finish! Vinicius Junior lashes in the equalizer!
Brazil versus Norway, the giant killing nobody was ready for. Norway's 2-1 win over Brazil in the round of 16 was the moment the bracket genuinely broke. Brazil had the ball, the history, and the crowd expectation. But Erling Haaland delivered twice late to knock out 5-time champions and drag Norway into the quarterfinals.
Away from his man, shoulder up, and he's lifted it up for Haaland! Haaland! Oh, wonderful!
5 World Cups worth of reputation undone in about 10 minutes of chaos. That's the wildest World Cup we've ever seen. Shocks, thrillers, and a final for the ages. But it surprised us the most with its unpredictable upsets. If this list got your blood pumping, smash that like button and subscribe to PitchIQ so you never miss a breakdown. Which moment hit hardest for you? Drop it below. See you in the next one.